It's been one of those couple of days. You'll see why when we get into the video.
You must be talking about that linchpin life.
What is happening? What is this chaos? Like, you welcome you to the year 2021, where basically nothing makes sense on a daily basis. Honestly, I don't even know why anything surprises me anymore when it comes to 2020 or 2021. Yeesh. It's just weird now that it's hit the stock market. We need to talk about what's going on with Gamestop and their stock that's been going on the last couple of days. If you're like me and this is all very confusing and new to you, don't worry, I'm there with you, but thankfully I've done my research and talked to people who know what they're talking about, and I'm gonna try and explain this the best that I can. Gamestop, a company beloved by many 2000s kids, myself included, is a company that's on its way down because of the recent use of digital games that are provided now by consoles and by PC providers. You don't need the actual physical copy of disc anymore. And because of that, about the last 5 to 10 years, GameStop's kind of been a joke. We sort of seen as the Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, if you remember those, of movies, where slowly, because of things like Redbox and Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu and all these things, they just made it so that it was much more convenient just to be able to get it from your home, not having to get a physical copy. So because of that, GameStop's kind of on its last legs. Now, before all this craziness that we're gonna dive into, just for comparison's sake, during the pandemic, the GameStop stock were as low as less than $4 per share, which again has been a steady decline from the last 5-10 years. Now that we sort of understand where GameStop is at before all this insaneness happens, let's talk about the people involved. First, a little explanation. Now, when it comes to trading, the main thing you're probably thinking of when you think of someone who's involved in trading are the people. They buy shares in a company, the company succeeds, they make money because based off of their percentage of shares that they own, right? But there's also the flip side of that, and those are usually called shorters. Basically, they are the opposite. They are betting against a company or an industry, and if the company or industry does poorly, then they make the money that way. Now, since we already talked about GameStop is expected to go bankrupt in at least the next couple of years due to the fact that they're just not as popular and not as needed by their industry anymore, they were a very popular choice for shorters because of the fact they're expected to go out of business. And that's exactly what happened. A bunch of Wall Street, mostly Wall Street people, bet against GameStop and started buying against their stock and being shorters towards GameStop since it was a prime choice.
That greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
Well, in today's world of 2021, where nothing makes sense, they aren't doing great, let's say. In fact, there's an article that said that Wall Street shorters lost 1.6 billion, that's billion with a B, in a single day betting against GameStop.
Wow.
Inconceivable.
How did this happen? What caused this since GameStop was expected to go out of business? Reddit happened, basically. Now, a bunch of traders on Reddit, because on Reddit, a very big category for there is stock market and trading. A bunch of traders discussed the possibility of getting in and getting out of GameStop sort of for a short term, as they call, squeeze, trying to bring it up for, last couple times to get some profit out of it and then dip real fast and sell. But beyond that, they also saw it as an opportunity to be able to stick it. Let's go with stick it. Stick it to Wall Street. Even calling it a war between us and them, Wall Street versus the retail traders.
But from annihilation, we're fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Because of things like Robinhood making it so accessible for anybody to trade, that's part of the reason that this type of unprecedented event at this scale could take place. Because of things like the internet and social media, and word gets around so much faster, that's why these people are able to jump on it so quickly, and that's why this thing literally rocket shipped all the way to, at the time of this recording, at 10:30 a.m. on January 27th, GameStop stock is all the way up to $369.74. That's crazy.
Inconceivable.
Now, there is another aspect of this we haven't yet talked about, and his name is Elon Musk. Elon Musk, who has had a history of being very vocal about stocks on his Twitter account, went and tweeted about 2 days ago about this event, and that also helped catapult this stock.
Oh my God. That's unreal.
It's absolutely unbelievable. Even just thinking about this, let's be real here. Basically what these people on Reddit, and now everybody's doing it, is they pet cemeteried a company. That's basically what they did. They Jurassic Parked it. They took these little bits and brought it back and made it this thing that it's not. They brought this thing back to life, but it doesn't remember what it was. This was at less than $4 a share only a year ago. A company that's definitely its best time is behind it. Maybe not. Now, if you were one of the people who was able to get in it early, really happy for you. Good for you. Congratulations. But I think what might be happening is a lot of people are going to take this as a sign that I am a great trader because I was able to do this and Reddit told me to and the internet and all that. And that's not the case. This is a lot of luck right here. Now, if you do want to get better at trading, maybe you had some success with this GameStop craziness that's going on and you're thanking Elon Musk and you put a giant portrait of him on your wall after this whole event, whatever it is, but you want to get better at trading on a consistent basis. We got you here at the Linchpin Bunch. We got an audiobook right now. It only takes 1 hour to listen. Guarantee that afterwards you will be able to say and have more knowledge about trading that I think will help you going forward. Again, it only takes an hour to listen to. Highly recommend it. All of you all, please go check it out. I know you're gonna enjoy it. Now, I know we wanna hug this thing that has come out of this pet cemetery that, looks like something that looks familiar to us, but is not fully familiar to us. But we might need to just let it go. It was great while it was around, but every good thing must come to an end.